fault. You can see the banner start to suck up into his rear wheel, and as David was saying, is on the right side. We watch, he loses, swaps sideways, loses the front wheel, back wheel, then over the bales, and down he goes.
You know what's cool, though? Look how long he hung on to that. He hung on till the pavement, going, maybe I can save it, maybe I can save it. He's done it so many times before. The Chad Reed pace, which he started in the first practice session this afternoon, edging Ricky Carmichael for the fastest lap, the fastest heat. He put the pressure on, and Ricky had to answer it, and he just couldn't quite get it done.
I have to ask, how does having that flag, and may I point out that it's a Honda flag stuck in the Suzuki, how does that affect Ricky Carmichael's race right now?
Well, what happens is as we're talking about, it gets into the back brake rotor, and what it does is the plastic melts. What it does, it glues the brake pads. So the brake pads lose their adhesive, so Ricky Carmichael basically has no rear brake, has to use just his front, and he has to be very complacent and just finish the race.
Well, the bad news for Ricky Carmichael is that he's probably not going to win the Daytona Supercross. The good news is he had a fairly substantial championship points lead, and maybe he'll take some consolation from that after this race is over.
Well, we still got to look at how many races Ricky's won this year, and he's not going to win the Daytona Supercross, but you have to understand, when he lost that race in San Diego, he bounced back and beat Chad, went straight to him. So, you know, here we've seen Chad Reed Ricky Carmichael beat Chad on a technical Supercross track, and now we've seen Chad Reed beat Ricky Carmichael. But you know what, though? This race isn't over. With lappers and with the way people go down, anything still can happen.
Let's give credit where credit is due. Here's your leader, Chad Reed. He is, as they say, the man tonight.
You know, what I think is interesting is you know, when Chad Reed stands on the podium, you know, people are telling me, oh, man, he looks like he's going to cry. He looks beaten. He doesn't look beaten. He just looks mad because he's putting in so much work during the week, as much or more than Ricky Carmichael's into the final lap. So when he doesn't, you know, win the race, and Carmichael does, he's over it, man, and he's finally
about it.
Stayed, you know, just tenacious enough, like he was last year in the outdoor season. Even though Ricky had a perfect season, Chad came back with a whole renewed confidence, going, I think I can do this. And he couldn't do it. This persistence and perseverance, and probably Jeff Spencer in his corner, has helped him so much to be able to put Ricky away on Ricky's turf.
So would you say, David, that Chad is getting it done?
Say it again. Put it out the window.
Whatever you like, he is definitely doing the business out here tonight. Chad Reed on his Yamaha, the defending Daytona Supercross 250 winner, is going to make it 2 in a row. And as he comes around the last few corners, this crowd is going to erupt in a huge celebration. Chad Reed becomes only the 6th rider to win Daytona back-to-back, and he has done it here in front of a huge crowd, and you know how happy this young man is going to be. Chad Reed, the defending Supercross champion, has backed it up with a win at Daytona 2 years in a row.
Major upset.
You said it early in the broadcast, if he could win, it would be. He did, and it is. There is Ricky Carmichael coming to the finish line. It's going to be a 2nd place finish for Carmichael. He was able to recover, get the bike back up, and finish anyway. And now Ricky Carmichael has finished, and there is Chad Reed celebrating already.
Yeah, Ricky Carmichael's a rider, though, that'll give a dog his day. You know, he'll tell Chad Reed, good job, you know, you beat me straight up. And Ricky made some mistakes, Chad made some mistakes, but as you said, Brian, it's who made the least amount, and actually who didn't make the biggest one.
We can say it now, or I can ask the question, was this a must-win situation for Chad Reed?
I definitely think it was a must-win, and you can see, you know, Ricky saying, hey, good job, you know, you did it, but it was a big win for Yamaha, big win for Chad Reed. You know, this was beating Ricky Carmichael in his backyard.
A beautiful moment of sportsmanship that the crowd here at Daytona has appreciated. Chad Reed is going to take a victory lap, and to be honest, we don't care how long it takes him to do it.
Rick, can you describe that feeling? Because I have a hard time putting it into words for people.
Well, you got to understand, you know, he's the king of the hill. When you work so hard, if you can beat Bob Hannes in a sand race, if you can beat a David Bailey in a technical Supercross track, for that moment in time, you were the best in the world. And so what Chad Reed did today is he beat the best outdoor sand rider in the world in a straight-up match. There's no excuses. Ricky Carmichael made more mistakes than Chad Reed, and Chad's going to win. He's doing a big burnout right there, a little Daytona style. And you can't explain it.
Last year, we had him come in the number 22 NASCAR, little bringing the, you know, we're at Daytona, hey, you know, and that's cool.
Chad Reed doing a burnout in a Supercross win. Only at Daytona could something like that happen as Chad Reed exchanges high fives with the crowd along the fences here at the banking, the famous banking of the Daytona International Speedway. If there's any question about this being the world center of racing, well, today it was.
Well, we talk about guys that I think great champions are the guys that get beat and come back. And as Chad Reed has been beat by Ricky, he comes back. And as Ricky's been beat by Chad, they come back. So this night does not determine the championship. And you're not going to see Chad Reed come back and dominate the rest of Supercrosses. I can guarantee you that. A
great night for Chad Reed. We can only imagine what he is about to say. A tough night for Ricky Carmichael on the number 4 Suzuki. Take another look that you haven't seen before.
One novice biker.
Not going to wait any longer to hear what Chad Reed has to say. Greg White, take it away.
Chad Reed, that was quite a race for you. I mean, the pressure was on and you held your composure. How do you feel right now? Tell us about the race.
You know, I feel like it's, man, I should have been doing that all year long, you know. Working on my starts, working on my turns, working on the whoops, the jumps, just everything, trying to pull it together and make it happen. And tonight was the night. We got 2 whole shots tonight, and it felt good. Felt like I was challenged tonight, and that's what I need. You know, I get bored at the other races, and sometimes that messes with me, you know, and so I got to get better at that. And can't say enough for my team. They did a great job, and Daytona is a bike week, and they weren't able to win any other races. So I said, you know, it's up to me now. I was the last guy to pull off a win. So I'd like to thank them, and doing a great job. All the guys at Bridgestone, Scott, Etnies, the guys at Antmo.
Let me ask you this real quick. How big is this win in your chase for the championship right now?
You know, everybody looks at this race as being the gnarliest and toughest race of the year, and you know, we won, and that's all that counts.
Well, congratulations, Chad Reed, 2-time winner at Daytona. Brian?
All right, well, Chad Reed certainly proved himself to be the tough guy that wins on Gary Bailey's course here at Daytona. And with that, let's take a look at the results. Reed and Carmichael lost in that. Mike LaRocco, 14 career starts, 10 times in the top 5. This was his 6th podium, the Iron Man, Mike LaRocco, all the way down to the top 10. You can see Kevin Windham, David Vuillemin, nice run for him, looking good this week. Sean Hamlin rounding out the top 10 behind Short Ferry and Damon Huffman now beginning the next 10 riders there. Sebastian Tortelli, a pretty disappointing 20th position considering his reputation. But you know what? This is a tough race course. The 2 toughest guys on the tour, make it 3, counting Mike LaRocco, came out on top. A very enjoyable evening of Supercross racing here is now over. We're not quite done with our coverage here on Speed, but we will be back right after this.
Speed Channel's coverage of AMA Supercross racing from Daytona, brought to you by Honda, sponsor of the Daytona 200 and the performance leader in the world of motorcycle racing, and by Progressive Motorcycle Insurance. Call 1-800-PROGRESSIVE or visit progressive.com for a free quote.
The Daytona Supercross, Ricky Carmichael ending up the runner-up. He is now with Greg White. Take it away.
Well, Ricky Carmichael, that was certainly a gnarly ride. First of all, big crash. How are you feeling right now?
Everything's good, you know. Just a bummer. I felt, you know, I had a good ride going, and you know, I had what it took to follow Chad, but I just couldn't make it pass, you know. He was good in areas, and I was good in areas, and I kind of settled in and, you know, just kind of bided my time, but I waited a little bit too long, and, you know, I made a mistake, and he was a better guy tonight. I definitely got to give him a hand. He was, he kicked the crap out of me tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I know you wanted to win your 5th in a row. How are you really feeling right now about this?
Disappointed for sure, you know. Nobody likes to get second place, or at least I don't, but you know what, you go home and you work hard for the next weekend, and you know, we're looking at a 16-race, 18-race series here, and I'm still looking good. You know, I can't say enough for Makita Suzuki, the bike, the team, everything. Everybody is great. You know, I need to hold my end of the bargain up.
All right, well, congratulations on 2nd place. Ricky Carmichael. Brian?
All right, as we take a look at the championship points, holding his end up, I don't know. I don't think anyone would accuse him of not doing that, but what a great and very humble athlete. I just got beat today. I love to hear that. Chad Reed, 32 points back. He made up a few, but it's going to take a much bigger mistake than we saw here tonight by Carmichael for Reed to make up more than that, as long as they finish 1st and 2nd. Windham, LaRocco, and Vuillemin, the top 5 in the championship points. And as the podium celebrations continue down there, fellas, I mean, I'm just, it's unbelievable what happened in front of us here tonight in both races. Let's talk about this one.
Well, the 125 class was so good, right down to the very end, and so many surprises there. All the three guys we highlighted at the top of the show having a horrible night, dropping back into points. A couple of Joshes getting up in there and winning the thing, and I thought, well, the 250's got a lot to live up to now. I didn't think we could have two main events that good, but what a treat.
Oh, it really was a privilege. Ricky?
Well, for me, it's been a pleasure. You know, I mean, David Bailey and I got to bank bars year after year, and then I did some TV, and then he did some TV. It was easy to sit up here and listen to his perspectives and go back and forth. But, you know, everything worked out great. The sun was shining here on Bike Week. More and more bikes are coming in, so Saturday is going to be a great place for me and my dad to go out for a ride on the motorcycles up and down the coast. Ricky Carmichael, like he said, he's a man's man. He says, I got my butt kicked today, but he's going to go home and work. That guy works on corners, works on braking, works on jumps. He goes back to the basics. His mom does a great job with his training, going, okay, this is where you were weak over the weekend. Let's work on that. His trainer, Eldon, everybody. He's got a great support group that he's going to go back and try to capitalize on his mistakes. And as David said, Chad Reed has Jeff Spencer to work with him.
All right, let's go back down to Greg White with the Rock.
Yeah, Mike LaRocco, third place. Congratulations. Tell us about your race.
Well, I got a good start. You know, I was out there with, you know, Chad and Ricky, and just tried to find the pace, but they're going fast. I mean, they've been going fast all year, and I'm trying to learn something. You know, I'm the old dog trying to find those new tricks, but you know, it was a good race to see our, you know, the Amsoil Factory Connection Honda worked good tonight. I mean, it got me a good start and went well on tag. I just got to find a way to pick it up.
You look like you worked real hard. How gnarly was the track towards the end of the race?
I mean, track is tough. It's always tough. A little bit shorter than normal. So, you know, bearing that, not quite as grueling, but still a tough race.
All right, well, congratulations. Another podium finish for Mike LaRocco.
All right, thanks, fellas. And I knew coming into this thing, gentlemen, David Bailey and Ricky Johnson, that it was going to be a privilege and an honor to work with you. I questioned whether it was a pleasure. You have made it one of the most pleasant nights of my broadcasting life. I'd like to hear your final thoughts.
Well, Brian, it was a pleasure for me as well. It's the first time we've had a chance to work together. And Rick, you know, here we are again. It was great. You know, we were able to get our perspectives and have them be a little bit different. And, you know, it was fun to kind of get back up in here where I spent 10 years, and the racing was awesome. I don't think we could have asked for a better night or a better team up here.
Well, I look forward to doing it again with both of you, perhaps. Right now, we got to hustle out of here, and I'm going to send it down to Dave Despain.
For a quick reminder that we're right back here tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We've got the 64th running of the Daytona 200, the opening of the Superbike season. Our congratulations to Josh Hansen and his dad, Donnie, the 1982 250 national champion. The apple didn't fall far from that tree. And to Chad Reed, congratulations.